This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Next Tech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bank and Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift's
excellent rendition of the national anthem by 4 Hayes High students to start our broadcast of the 32nd annual Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout Championship game. I'm Dustin Armbruster. Welcome to Hayes High School as the Indians take on the Olathe North Eagles. Both, of course, 2-0 on the season in this early season tournament. It is Hayes High and Olathe North for the championship in a rematch, so to speak, I guess, of the tournament championship in 2001 that Hayes won by the final score of 43-41, hitting a shot at the buzzer to win the game. Olathe North will start Danny Baker, a 6'2 junior, McKay Williams, a 6' senior, Alonzo Williams, a 6'3 junior, Josh Moore, 6'5 senior, KU commit for football, and RJ Smith, a 6'4 junior. Hayes High with Isaiah Nunnery, Keith Dryden, Brady Worth, Cash Hobson, and Shane Behrens. Tip-off is brought to you by Eagle Communications MyStream service. Take your TV and DVR with you wherever you go and watch anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Call 877-61-EAGLE to get MyStream service. It'll be Hayes High's Brady Worth to jump against R.J. Smith for Olathe North. Indians right to left in their home whites. We set beside the Hayes High bench. Everybody's set. And the tip is up, and it's going to be won by the Indians. Oh, and a foul on the tip by Danny Baker. Cash Hobson was going to get the basketball and got pushed in the back by Danny Baker, and he picks up a foul literally 2 seconds into the game. So who does the possession arrow belong to then? Because I don't know that either team had the basketball. And the possession arrow will belong then on the next one to Olathe North. Well, makes sense. Here's Hayes High's Isaiah Nunnery at point. Picked up on by Alonzo Williams. Man-to-man from Olathe North. Maybe a better chance for guys like Brady Worth and Shane Behrens to score tonight, not having to attack a zagging zone. Here is Isaiah Nunnery driving, traveling with the basketball. Drew a little contact, couldn't get the foul call, and instead a travel. And the Indians turn it over on their first possession. Olathe North with McKay Williams, 6-foot senior at the point. He'll share those duties with Alonzo Williams, who's averaging 13.5 points per ball game. Indian student section decked out in neon colors tonight. Lob pass right side, Josh Moore, jump shot from 15, airballs it, but the Indians lose the rebound out of bounds. Interesting to watch Josh Moore. He is a 6'5 senior going to KU. Well, committed to KU to play football. Originally committed to Ohio State. Inbound to R.J. Smith. His shot is blocked by Shane Behrens. Offensive rebound is pulled down by McKay Williams. He then misses the shot, and back the other way comes Hayes High as the Indians pull down the defensive rebound. Lob inside over the head of everybody. Dryden tried to get it to Worth. Not on the same page. Indians turn it over on their first 2 possessions of the game. And now another block shot. Rebound to R.J. Smith. His shot is blocked again, but he's fouled on the second one. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2. The foul for Hayes High is going to be whistled on Brady Worth, and he picks up his first. And R.J. Smith to the free throw line. The 6'4 junior averaging 16 points a game over the first 2 games of the season. Free throw up, free throw no good. He is 8 for 16 coming into the championship game, and now 8 for 17 from the free throw line. He was 5 for 11 against Garden City last night as a team. Garden City, or rather Olathe North, shooting right at 50% from the free throw line. Second free throw is good by R.J. Smith. Indians have turned it over on their first 2 possessions. Behrens to Worth against the full court pressure. Back to Behrens, right side for Nunnery. Need across the timeline. Skip pass comes to Brady Worth, left side for Cash Hobson. Between the leg dribble, out to Behrens, open for 3. No good. Tracks down the rebound. It's loose on the deck, and it comes down to McKay Williams. Boy, that one was online. And then on the other end, a missed layup by Alonzo Williams and the Indians. Keith Dryden comes down with the rebound. If it went in, could have been basket interference by somebody putting their hand over the rim. Feed inside to Worth, gets one-on-one with Moore, who swings and misses. And scoring the basket is Brady Worth, and he'll go to the line for an and one. He gave Moore a pump fake, and Moore went through with a vicious block swing. Worth scored, and he was fouled. Josh Moore picks up his first personal foul, and Worth gives the Indians their first lead of the ball game. Free throw up, free throw good from Brady Worth, who's now 8 of 12 to start the season. 3-1, Hayes High with the early lead on the Brady Worth and one. Ball near side, near steal, but McKay Williams picks up the loose ball. R.J. Smith underneath, tried to throw it down, and he lost it out of bounds. He threw it off of the backboard. I don't know what he was doing, and it goes to Hayes High. And Olathe North is 0 for 6 from the field and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Full court pressure by North. Skip pass across the court for Worth. Back to Behrens, up to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery dribbles into the corner, now in some trouble, throw it away. Threw it to Josh Moore, Indians' third turnover, and then Hayes is going to commit a foul. Isaiah Nunnery dribbled right across half court on the sideline and stopped. The worst spot to do it, and he knows. Shakes his head in agreement with Coach Rick Keltner, who's in his 30th year, record of 388 and 250 at Hayes High. Foul was on Isaiah Nunnery, his first, each team with 2 fouls. McKay Williams left side, looks to dribble on Behrens, gets it underneath into the hands of Williams once again. There's Alonzo Williams and McKay Williams. This is McKay for 3, misses, and a foul called against Olathe North's R.J. Smith on the box out. Hobson was going for the rebound and got pushed out of the way. North is 0 for 7 from the field, and Hayes High leads 3-1 on the Brady Worth and 1. Here's Nunnery with the basketball over the top to Barron, still behind the timeline, up to Dryden, and head coach for Hayes High, Rick Keltner, going to use a 30-second timeout. This is the first full court pressure that Hayes has seen all season. Out of these first 2 games, they were never pressured in the backcourt by either DeSoto or in their semifinal win over Great Bend. Indian basketball is brought to you by Davis Automotive, Lewis Automotive Group, Jeter Law Firm, State Glass Company, Cornerstone Orthodontics, M&D of Hayes, and Discovery Drilling. A 3-1 lead for the Hayes High Indians. A free throw from R.J. Smith. And for Hayes High, an and one from Brady Worth. This is a game where Olathe North is willing to go one-on-one with Worth on the inside, and a man-to-man defense, something Hayes High hasn't seen so far. See a few former Hayes High Indians in the crowd tonight from last year's 23-2 team. Cade Parker, Kyler Nierenberger in the crowd tonight. Here's Isaiah Nunnery at the point. No pressure from North this time. 5.5 remaining. Worth at the right elbow. Hands it off. No, going to keep it himself. Now hands it off to Hobson. Hobson down the lane. Lost it. Indians' 4th turnover. And then Behrens slides back on top of the basketball and keeps the possession. Here's Hobson down the lane. Kicks to Behrens. Baseline jumper from 12 is good. Shane Behrens got the hustle play by going and getting that basketball, and he gets the basket out of it. 5:08 to go in the opening quarter, and the Indians up 5-1. Behrens with a couple of points on a field goal. Brady Worth with 3 on a 3-point play. And Hayes High 2 of 3 from the field, but 3 early turnovers. Ball left side, McKay Williams. Dumps it underneath to Josh Moore in the lane, and he lays it up and in. Josh Moore's first points. And for North, their first field goal, and now Hayes High breaks the pressure. Hobson goes down the lane, kicks it out to Dryden, left side Nunnery for 3, got it! Nunnery's first field goal of the game. Indians are 3 of 4 from the field, and they break the pressure, and the Indians have an 8-3 lead with 4:36 remaining in the first quarter. That's a way to break the pressure. And the Indians' lead is up to 5, their biggest lead of the game. Ball left side for Danny Baker. He'll swing it over to the right side. A drive by McKay Williams and a foul. Now that might be Brady Worth's second foul. Who do they get it on? Either Worth or Hobson. It is on Hobson. Cash Hobson wants a second, and Olathe North is complaining about who the foul call is on. And the assistant coach is going to get a warning for Olathe North. And 2 free throws coming up for Alonzo Williams. 9 for 11 in the tournament, 13 in the opening round, 14 in the second round, and he bangs in the first free throw. 8-4, 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw, good. Good-looking free throws from Alonzo Williams. He gets his first 2 points of the game, 8-5. Indians against the full court pressure. Behrens back to Nunnery, but Nunnery's cutting to the middle of the floor, and Hayes High turns it over for a 4th time. And substitution for North. Here comes Kenny Byers, a 6'2 sophomore in. Olathe North plays about 6 kids, and that's it. They'll bring in Heron Tompkins, a 6'4 junior, on occasion, but he's only played 3 quarters total. Ball over on the left side in the hands of Danny Baker. Gives it out top of the key for Alonzo Williams. Back to Baker. Thought about a 3, won't shoot. Right side for Williams. Down the lane. Kicks left side. A 3 from Byers. No good. And Brady Worth goes up strong to get the rebound, and he gets pushed from behind. 6'7 Brady Worth just out-leapt everybody to go get that board. It's a foul on Olathe North. A foul on Alonzo Williams, his first. Team's 4th, and the Indians against the full court pressure that has given them problems. Here's Nunnery to Behrens, up ahead to Worth. Worth pump fake, and then back to Behrens. Barons then on to the near side for Worth. Indians across the timeline to Isaiah Nunnery. Back to Hobson. Hobson gets it knocked out of his hands. And it stays with Hayes High as it goes into the Olathe North bench. North suits just 10 kids for this tournament. But again, only about 6 really play. Hayes High off the inbound, an 8-5 lead. 3 different players with field goals. Here's Nunnery. Right side for Worth. Worth got it poked away, but Keith Dryden gets it back. And Nunnery will reset the offense. Looking left for Hobson. Cash looking for Barons in the post. Instead to Worth out high. Wants to drive and called for a travel. Indians' 5th turnover. They're averaging 11.5 turnovers per ball game through their first 2 games. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Hayes High is up 8-5, but lead could be bigger if they weren't turning over the basketball. Here's Danny Baker around the perimeter left side for Alonzo Williams. Back to Kenny Byers, and then right side for Baker. Pump fake on a 3. Drive, shoot from 8, leave it short. In fact, airballed it, and the rebound comes down to Shane Barons, who had 10 big boards last night, and Olathe North is 1 of 10 from the field so far. They have 3 of their 5 points from the free throw line. Here's Keith Dryden right side. Out high to Shane Barons. Left side for Isaiah Nunnery, who has a 3. Inside to Worth. Worth catches, and he'll go up and miss the one-handed dunk, and it goes out of bounds to Hayes High. Hayes High 3 of 5 from the field. Worth went up for the one-handed jam because Josh Moore, who already has a foul, vacated the area. And Worth couldn't get it to go down. It's his first missed dunk. Inbound to Barons past the three-point line. Left side for Hobson. Lines up a 3. No good. Long rebound. Isaiah Nunnery out to Dryden for 3. No good. Rebound. This time is a foul on Brady Worth. Boy, Hayes High lined up 2 good-looking 3s and couldn't knock either of them down. And Brady Worth picks up his 2nd personal foul. Team's 4th, and a substitution for Hayes High. Here comes young Xander Swain, a 6'4 sophomore, in to replace Brady Worth. Big minutes coming for Swain, and now Josh Moore with Brady Worth leaving the game will check out, and in comes Heron Tompkins. Tompkins is a big dude, 6'4 junior. He's every bit as big as Josh Moore, is going to KU as a defensive player for football. He can play tight end about any position he wants. You want the truth. Here's Baker with the basketball. Gives it off then to Alonzo Williams, who goes down the lane. Layup no good, but he's fouled. And Olathe North way more willing to attack the basket now with Hayes High's shot blocker out of the game. The foul is on Xander Swain, his first. 8-5 Indian lead by 3 with 2:24 to go opening quarter. Free throw up and good from Alonzo Williams, who has all 3 of his points from the free throw line. 8-6. 1 field goal for North. 2nd free throw good. They're 1 of 10 shooting. And again, full court pressure. Ball up ahead to Keith Dryden. Trapped in the corner. Back to Nunnery. Isaiah will advance towards half court. Get a man to jump. Get across the timeline. Get in some trouble. Get it up to Hobson. Hobson saves it in the right-hand corner. Cash will dribble out of that corner. Give it back out to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery, a spot up 3 off the dribble's good. His 2nd 3 of the game. And the Indians lead 11-7 on the Nunnery 3-pointer. 2 to go in the first quarter. Here's a drive by Baker. Back out of the hands of Alonzo Williams against Nunnery. Stops, goes left side for Baker. Baker wants to drive. Stop. Throws her pass right side for Kenny Byers. Back out for Alonzo Williams to Baker on the left wing. Skip pass to Byers on the right-hand corner. Indians moving well defensively to Byers on the right wing again. And then out top it goes to Alonzo Williams. To Baker. Left wing 3s. Rattles in. Only the 2nd field goal for Olathe North. It is Baker with the 3-pointer. 11-10. We have a 1-point ball game after Nunnery just hit a big 3. Here's Keith Dryden against the full court pressure. Up to Nunnery. Nunnery down the lane. Bounce pass for Hobson. Hobson lays it up and in. He got underneath Heron Thompson for the basket. And Hobson with the basket, his first, gives Hayes High a 13-10 lead. Just over a minute remaining now. Steal by Nunnery. Here's Nunnery on the other end. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. Olathe North's first turnover of the game. It was a tipped out pass by Nunnery, and Kenny Byers came up to foul him in time. 5 fouls on each team. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter and a free throw for Nunnery. The first of two, good. Nunnery has 7 first quarter points. Scored 16 in the opening round against DeSoto, 15 last night. He was 1 rebound away from a double-double in the opening game. He also had 8 assists in that game. Isaiah Nunnery, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists in the first game, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists last night. First free throw was good, 14-10, Hayes High lead. Second free throw from Nunnery, good as well, 15-10. And Hayes High builds a 5-point lead, 8 first quarter points from Isaiah Nunnery. Here's McKay Williams with the basketball, left corner for Josh Moore, who drives, stops, kicks out left side. Alonzo Williams fakes a 3, backs it back out. Lakin Jacobs, Maddox Winter into the ball game. Shot misses. Rebound comes down into the hands of Heron Tompkins. He misses, and Lakin Jacobs is going to clear the basketball for Hayes High. 30 seconds to go in the quarter, and Hayes High wants to hold for a final shot. And the official blows the whistle thinking Hayes High's calling for a timeout. They weren't. They were trying to tell the players to hold the basketball, so no timeout awarded. Maddox Winter is in the ball game. Cash Hobson, Xander Swain, Lakin Jacobs, who got the big rebound, and Isaiah Nunnery. Inbound to Nunnery. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Indians up 15-10. Nunnery stops with the basketball. Now somebody has to come get it from him. It's Maddox Winter. Winter looks inside. Instead wants to drive. Top of the key, left side for Hobson with 13 on the clock. Dribbles around the perimeter. Back to Nunnery with 10. And Isaiah will call out the offense with 8. Go to work against Alonzo Williams. Gets by him. Step back 3 is on the way. Rouse off, no good. Rebound, Lakin Jacobs turns and fires on this Maddox Winter with it, and he'll miss at the buzzer. But the Hayes High Indians lead after 1 quarter, 15-10 against the Olathe North Eagles. We take a break. We're back in a minute with the second quarter. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Burwell Construction and Roofing, Progressive Physical Therapy, Black Hawk Tank Service. It is also brought to you by Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Precision Valley Golf. Indians lead 15-10 after the first quarter. Keith Dryden, Lakin Jacobs, Isaiah Nunnery, Maddox Winter, and Xander Swain, the 5 in for Hayes High. Indians up by 5, and Worth with 2 fouls, getting some time on the bench. Here's Josh Moore inside, guarded by Swain. Pump fake, goes up, lays it off late, gets it to Heron Tompkins, who scores. It's 15-12, and the Indian lead is trimmed to 3. North led 1 time, and that was at the score of 1-0. Here's Lakin Jacobs, looks right side, gives it to Isaiah Nunnery in front of the student section, out to Keith Dryden, who hasn't shaken free but for 1 shot. Left side for Nunnery, 8 first quarter points. Xander Swain posting up inside, gets the basketball, gets bumped, they'll say before the shot. Boy, Nunnery posting up on the Swain posting up on the much bigger Heron Tompkins. Received a nice entry pass, and the Indians getting some good minutes out of their bench as Shane Behrens will hop up off the bench and replace Xander Swain. Indians up by 3 at 15-10. They've led by as many as 5 at 15-10. It's 15-12 now. Inbound Dryden open in the corner for 3. Misses, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Kenny Byers. Good-looking shot, but wouldn't go down. Keith hasn't been able to really find his range over the first 3 games or 2 games and a quarter so far. He will, and he'll light it up. Here's a ball left side. McKay Williams airballs a 3 out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. North is 3 of 15 from the field. Hayes High 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Olathe North so far is 5 of 6. Hayes High 3 of 3. Ball left side, Lakin Jacobs stops, gives it to Shane Behrens. Behrens wants to attack the rim. Stop, pump fake, reverse layup, misses. Fights for his own rebound, tracks it down in the corner. Behrens clears it out to Lakin Jacobs. And the Indians reset the offense with Keith Dryden. Behrens' second rebound. Left side, Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery fakes right, goes left, fires a three that is halfway down and misses. The rebound comes down into the hands of Josh Moore. Outlet up ahead, and North turns it over. Keith Dryden with the steal after Maddox Winter got in the way. Here's Keith Dryden the other way. Stops, looks in the lane, gives it out to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery's last three was halfway down before it missed. Here's Dryden getting poked at, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Josh Moore. Indians going to have to get tough with the basketball. 6:11 to go, second quarter. And North will bring back in their leading scorer, R.J. Smith, along with Danny Baker. Now Cash Hobson comes in for Isaiah Nunnery. He'll get his first break of the game, and I'd be willing to bet it's a fairly short one. Indians haven't scored in the first minute 50 of the second quarter. Inbound to Hobson as he'll be at the point now for Hayes High with Isaiah Nunnery out of the game. Here's Hobson between the leg dribble. Gets it poked at, then gets run under, and he's going to get a 1-and-1. And Hobson a little slow to get up. He took one in the cheek, and you can see the big red spot on his left cheek. The foul is on Danny Baker, his second, and a 1-and-1 for Cash Hobson. Hobson 2 points tonight. So far in the young season, he's 12 for 17 from the free throw line. Substitution for Olathe North. Here comes Chaz Burgess, a 6'1 senior for the first time. Josh Moore and Keith Dryden a chat at the free throw line on the block. Free throw for Hobson on the way, and good. Hobson has 3. And he'll get the bonus free throws. 16-12 the Indian lead. Grows to 4 with the 6:02 mark showing on the clock. And the second free throw from Hobson, the bonus free throw, no good, and the rebound comes down to the hands of Josh Moore. North wants to run with it. Left side, McKay Williams will stop, throw it in the corner to Burgess. Burgess looks inside, can't find anybody to throw to. Skip pass right side for Alonzo Williams, who lays it up. Got a block by Behrens. Rebound R.J. Smith, and he'll put it up and in. R.J. Smith's first field goal and first rebound. 16-14. Indians could have been up by 5, but missed the free throw. Here's Hobson behind the back dribble to break the pressure. Hobson right side for Keith Dryden. Dryden looking in the post. Gives it out high to Maddox Winter. Pump fake down the lane. Kicks out to Dryden for 3. Short. Rebound Lakin Jacobs, and he gets fouled. And Alonzo Williams picks up his second personal foul. I know that Keith Dryden hasn't found his range yet, but when he does, he can fill the scorebook in a hurry. And it'll be Lakin Jacobs to the line for a 1-and-1. But first, some substitutions. Maddox Winter out, Isaiah Nunnery in. For Olathe North, Alonzo Williams will come out with his 2 fouls, bringing back Kenny Byers. First free throw for Lakin Jacobs. In and out, no good, and the rebound comes down in the hands of R.J. Smith. Indians hit their first 4 free throws. They missed their last 2. Jacobs now 0 for 3 on the season. Here's a driving layup, no good by R.J. Smith. And the Indians, Isaiah Nunnery comes down with the rebound. Now Lakin Jacobs gets his pocket pick. 6th Indian turnover. One-handed pass up to Josh Moore. Stops on the 3-point line. Skip pass right side for Byers. Down the lane. Wild shot goes in. Kenny Byers, his first 2 points of the game. He's averaging 3 a contest, and we're tied at 16 at the 4:50 mark of the first half. Here's Nunnery, right side for Dryden. Keith is going to attack the basket, goes up against Moore, gets fouled, go to the free throw line for 2. And Josh Moore is right. He had his hand straight up in the air. It's his body that got Keith Dryden. He was moving towards Dryden and pushed him as he was shooting. And Dryden to the free throw line for 2 on the 9th team foul by Olathe North. Free throw for Keith. Good. His first point of the night and his first made free throw of the year. He's now 1 of 4 on the season. 17-16. Indians lead. with 4:41 to go in the half. Lakin Jacobs out. And for Hayes High, into the ball game comes Ethan Nunnery. So Ethan and Isaiah both into the ball game. Free throw by Dryden. Good. Dryden has a pair of points, and Hayes High is going to use a timeout. Indians up 18-16. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Simpson Farm Enterprises, Next Tech, Midwest Energy, USAVE Pharmacy, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, and Western Well Service. Indians got 2 early fouls on their big man, Brady Worth, who scored their first 3 points, but Hayes High has been able to keep Olathe North at bay on the inside, and Hayes High holds a 18-16 lead. Indians led once by 5 at 15-10, but then North goes on a 6-1 run to tie it up at 16 apiece. Olathe North led one time, a 1-0 lead to start the game. Hayes High ranked number 3 in Class 4A Division II. Olathe North starts the year number 7 in Class 6A. And for the Indians, the lineup right now, Ethan Nunnery, Isaiah Nunnery, Shane Behrens, Cash Hobson, Keith Dryden. Interesting look for the lineup for Hayes High. Ball near side, and Isaiah Nunnery is going to get his second foul. Slapping at a pass that was way out in front of him. And so Isaiah has to play smart with 2 fouls. And he'll come out of the ball game. Maddox Winter will come in. So now it is Shane Behrens, Cash Hobson, who will be the 2 guard. Keith Dryden and Ethan Nunnery at the point. This next 4.5 minutes going to be interesting for the Indians. Here's McKay Williams, dribbles off to the left side, comes back to the right off a screen to Byers, who has a has a basket. Into the corner, it goes for Chaz Burgess. One dribble around the perimeter onto the right side corner for Heron Tompkins, and he nearly threw it away. Got tipped by an Indian. To McKay Williams. Williams wants to drive. Throws it over left side instead to Burgess. Burgess drives back out to McKay Williams onto the right wing. It goes then for Kenny Byers. Inside for R.J. Smith, who runs over a player, and it's a foul on who? The officials get together, and apparently R.J. Smith got hit in the head. Not sure by who. He's 6'4", and there's nobody out there his size. I'm not sure how that wasn't a travel. He drop-stepped with no dribble, and it's a foul on Cash Hobson, who picks up his second. And it'll be a 1-and-1. 4:02 to go, and a chance at the free throw line to tie the ball game up for R.J. Smith, who is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got the only miss for Olathe North at this point. And Hobson is the one that's bleeding. Out of all of this, Cash Hobson gets the foul, and he takes a shot over his right eye. And he's going to clean it up. If he doesn't have any on his jersey and the bleeding stops, he can come out of the game, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the bleeding stopped. So right now, the Indians battling foul trouble and injury, as now Lakin Jacobs comes into the ball game. Worth on the floor with 2 fouls, or on the bench with 2 fouls. Isaiah Nunnery with 2 fouls, and now Cash Hobson getting worked on by the trainer. This is like a boxing match where you got to try to get that cut stop above the eye. And R.J. Smith to the free throw line for the front end of a 1-and-1. He's got 4 points so far. Free throw on the way, no good. The long rebound tipped around, and R.J. Smith comes down with it. He'll go down the lane, and a hand check called before the shot, and R.J. Smith gets another 1-and-1. Well, the Indians got a fortunate miss from R.J. Smith, who's a 50% free throw shooter, but couldn't corral the rebound. And R.J.'s back to the line for a 1-and-1. That foul called against Maddox Winter. And the front end again for R.J. Smith. Free throw up, free throw no good, and a ball out of bounds to Hayes High off the hands of Heron Tompkins. Hayes High is a woefully undersized team right now, and they'll have to deal with the full court pressure without some of their best players. Inbound for Maddox Winter, goes to Keith Dryden, back to Winter, right side for Nunnery. And Ethan got his pass kicked. Stays with Hayes High. 3:51 remaining, and both teams battling foul trouble. But North doesn't have a lot of depth, so some of their players with 2 fouls still in the game. Hayes High's 2 players, Isaiah Nunnery and Brady Worth to have 2 fouls out of the game right now. Here's Winter with the basketball in the middle to Ethan Nunnery. Indians break the pressure. Nunnery stops, shoots a 3, misses. Rebound comes down in the hands of Heron Tompkins. Probably not the shot the Indians wanted. Out ahead, it goes to McKay Williams, who lays it up and in. And we are tied at 18 apiece. 3:30 to go as McKay Williams gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Ball up ahead to Keith Dryden. Indians getting some big moments from their bench here, and they need to get some points out of it. Now Dryden picks up his dribble, calls a timeout. Oh no, they call a jump. Boy, Keith Dryden hollered for a timeout, couldn't get it. Fortunately for Hayes High, it stays with them. 3:17 to go in the first half, 18 all. Indians led at one point by 5, 15-10 at the end of the first quarter. Here's Dryden, one-on-one, stops, gives it to Maddox Winter on a handoff in the corner to Shane Barons. Pump fake, he'll lose it on the baseline, and it goes to Olathe North off the contact. Indians' 7th turnover. North has turned it over just once. Indian basketball brought to you by Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Bon Appetit, Roof Masters, RM Custom Metals, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Shelter Insurance Agent, Dustin Shoemaker. Here's McKay Williams, left side for Chaz Burgess. Back out to Williams. He'll dribble over to the left. Give it out high to Byers. Byers into the left-hand corner for Williams to Byers. Byers down the lane. Hop step, runs over a player, and a block on Hayes High. It's on Maddox Winter. Hayes High student section doesn't agree. And 2 free throws coming for Kenny Byers, who is 0 for 1 on the season. He has 2 points, and now some sweat on the floor as 3 different bodies hit the deck. Will be cleaned up by the players' shoes. 2:44 to go in the half, and the Indians trying to weather some foul trouble and injury problems as Cash Hobson took a shot above the left eye. He is still absent from the bench, trying to get it patched up. Indian basketball brought to you by Steel Fabrications, classic quality body shop. Whole Broadcasting, HaysPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Shooting foul will bring 2 free throws for Kenny Byers, who has scored 3 points in each of the first 2 games, and he banks in a free throw. And it was a hard bank, and the second lead of the game for Olathe North. They led 1-0 and now 19-8. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound comes down in the hands of Lakin Jacobs. Hayes High down by a point. They haven't scored, but 3 points in this second quarter, and they're trying to do it without their leading scorers. And now Ethan Nunnery travels with the basketball. Slid his pivot foot. And Hayes High down by a point and a chance for North to grow their lead. They haven't been playing with Alonzo Williams, who's out with 2 fouls, and Josh Moore, who is out with 2 fouls as well. Here's McKay Williams left side. Little push off on Nunnery. Goes in the hands of seldom used Chaz Burgess, but he's been playing big minutes. McKay Williams, 3-pointer, good. McKay Williams with 5. Indians down 22-18, down by 4, their biggest deficit of the game. And the Indians will throw a cross-court pass, ill-advised, picked off. Jumper on the way, no good by Burgess. And the rebound goes out of bounds to Olathe North. And Hayes High right now playing without 3 of their starters. Dryden and Barons in there right now. Hobson is back, and he'll check in on the next dead ball. McKay Williams with the ball after just getting that big 3 to Byers. Right side for R.J. Smith to McKay Williams. Another 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Maddox Winter. Goes up for a second big board, and here come the Hayes High Indians down by 4. Just need to get a good look and a shot at this point. Here's Dryden. Looking at head coach Rick Keltner, getting the play call. Dryden wants to drive. His layup is no good. He is pushed, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 off the 10th team foul on the Olathe North Eagles. It is called on McKay Williams, his first. Keith is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He hit the last 2 Indian points at the 4:41 mark of this quarter 3 minutes ago. Free throw is up by Dryden, no good. And here comes Cash Hobson back to the Indian lineup for Ethan Nunnery. Lakin Jacobs, Cash Hobson, Keith Dryden, Shane Barons, And Maddox Winter, the 5 for Hayes High. 22-18, North lead. Free throw by Dryden, good. He's 3 of 4 from the line. The Indians back within a point that went 3 minutes in between points. They have they have no field goals. Hayes High does in this second quarter, just 0 for 5. Here's Byers on the right wing. Around the perimeter left side it goes to Burgess. Burgess one step, goes right side, then outside to the hands of McKay Williams. Left side, Burgess, he traveled, yep. Just the second turnover on Olathe North. 1:21 remaining in the half, and Hayes High trying to weather the storm without Nunnery in the game and without Worth in the game with 2 fouls each. Nunnery had 8 of the team's 15 first quarter points, and right now 8 of the team's 19. Here's Hobson, left side for Maddox Winter. Winter underneath for Jacobs. Jacobs on the block, pump fakes, gives it out to Keith Dryden. Right side, Cash Hobson. Hobson with 3 points in the game, gives it out to Lakin Jacobs. Left side for Dryden. Indians with a minute to go in the quarter. And out to Maddox Winter, picked up by R.J. Smith, and he gets fouled. And R.J. knew it as soon as he did it. Hit him in the head, and Maddox Winter to the line for 2. And R.J. Smith picks up his second. And Hayes High trying to weather this storm in the second quarter without a single made field goal. It'll be Maddox Winter to the free throw line on the season 1 of 2, and that was in the first round game, and he misses. Hayes High is 7 for 11 from the free throw line. It's better, but not where it needs to be, and R.J. Smith comes out with his second foul, bringing back Heron Tompkins. Free throw by Winter, no good. Rebound, Lakin Jacobs got position and gets the offensive board, and now a travel on Maddox Winter. 10 Indian turnovers, and a handful of them unforced travels and cross-court passes. 51 seconds to go in the half. Indians down 22-19. Their biggest deficit has been 4. Hayes High has been outscored in this quarter, 12-4 so far, all free throws. Ball for McKay Williams. He has one of the 2 North three-pointers to Byers, then back to McKay Williams, and North willing to hold for a final shot of the half. Here's McKay Williams out near midcourt, stands on the far side, little H in front of the student section with 25 seconds to go. Dryden comes out, a little pressure on McKay Williams. Indians going to switch off to a man-to-man here on this final possession. 15 showing on the clock, and McKay Williams wants to go to work in the midcourt circle. Dryden with the defense. Near a 5-second call, gets rid of the basketball. Left side, it goes for Burgess. Into the right-hand corner for Byers. He'll fire a 3 that is no good. Rebound comes down to Shane Behrens, and that is going to end the first half. The Hayes High Indians battling both injury and foul trouble, down by 3 at halftime, 22-19. Indians getting 8 first quarter points from Isaiah Nunnery. Olathe North has a handful of people scoring. They're led by McKay Williams with 5 points. Hayes High at halftime, down by 3, 22-19. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Midwestern Pipe Works. Over 30 years of service to the oil and gas industry. Steel pipe manufacturing and processing, oil country tubular goods. Schmidt Automotive. Keith is proud to take care of your vehicles and proud to support the Monarchs and the Indians. Redeem Designs. Screen print embroidery design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House at 17th and Vine in Hayes, now accepting credit and debit cards. Nextech Wireless, providing its customers cutting-edge technology, including 4G LTE data and mobile services. Goodwin Sporting Goods, your letter jacket provider for all area schools. Hayes High, TMP, Victoria, Ellis, Trigo. You want it, they've got it. Your one-stop for sporting goods. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total case whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement is pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, 3203 Vine in Hayes, where the fire's always burning. See them online at whiskeycreek.com. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. Joe Bob Outfitters. Joe Bob Outfitters, firearms, ammunition, accessories, and parts. Veteran owned and operated. Joe Bob Outfitters, 2011 Vine in Hayes. APAC. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in our industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This Eagle Community Television sports presentation is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 20 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High, serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Swift Services, with locations in Hayes and Ness City. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas.
Back for the second half, Dustin Armbruster with you from Hayes High School. Hayes High, Olathe North for the tournament championship of the 32nd. Gerald Mitchell, Hayes City Shootout, Olathe North in the first half. 5 points from McKay Williams, 3 from Danny Baker. Alonzo Williams with 4, all from the free throw line. He's averaging 13.5 points a game. Kenny Byers off the bench with 3, Josh Moore with 2, and R.J. Smith with 3. R.J. Smith averaging 16 a game over the first 2 games. Chaz Burgess and Heron Tompkins play but do not score. For Hayes High, Xander Swain and Ethan Nunnery play but don't score. Isaiah Nunnery with 8 points, all from the first quarter. He has 2 fouls. Maddox Winter played but did not score. Same for Lake and Jacobs. They each missed their free throw opportunities. Keith Dryden with 3 points, all from the free throw line. Brady Worth with 3 points on the game's first points for Hayes High on a 3-point play. He's battling foul trouble with 2. Cash Hobson with 2 fouls. He has 3 points. And Shane Behrens with 2 points. For Olathe North, they also have 3 players with 2 fouls. Alonzo Williams, Josh Moore, and R.J. Smith all have 2 fouls. So each team battling some foul trouble as we enter the second half. 3-point lead for Olathe North coming out of the halftime locker room, 22-19. The Eagles will start the second half with the basketball, moving right to left. Hayes High led by as many as 5 at 15-10, but Olathe North goes on a 10-3 run to take a 22-18 lead. The Hayes High Indians, by the way, biggest deficit was at 4 at 22-18. Olathe North with their starters back out there. Danny Baker, McKay Williams, Alonzo Williams, Josh Moore, and R.J. Smith. The ball in the hands of Williams to Josh Moore in the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Cash Hobson, who gets ran into. But unlike the first half, no foul call. And back the other way come the Hayes High Indians, left to right with a chance to pull within 1. Here's Dryden on the right wing. Goes over out to Cash Hobson, fakes left, goes right to Dryden. Dryden trying to get it into Worth. Indians trying to run a little high-low action, but the Indians see that sagging second defensive player in the post and can't get the ball to Worth. Here's Nunnery again on the right wing, and he threw away the pass. Taken away by McKay Williams. Williams lays it up, and he missed! And the rebound comes down to the hands of Cash Hobson. He was expecting contact. Dryden on the other end, misses the 3. Nunnery offensive rebound, stepped out of bounds. Well, he traveled. Well, Hayes High getting their opportunities, but so far been unable to make the most of it. McKay Williams was expecting contact, and Hobson laid off and missed the left-handed layup. Indians down by 3, 22-19, and they've had 2 early turnovers and missed 3 in this half. Here is Alonzo Williams playing with 2 fouls to McKay Williams. Right side, it goes to Baker, fires a 3, short. He almost airballed it. Rebound on the floor. It comes down to Shane Barron's. Jump ball goes to Hayes High as he is tied up on the floor by Josh Moore. It's like a defensive end and a tight end, which is their respective positions, trying to cover up a fumble. 6:50 to go. Third quarter, Indians against the full court pressure. Skip pass goes to Worth. Worth still behind the timeline to Barons. Barons across to Worth, and the Indians break the pressure. Hand off to Nunnery in the corner. Now somebody needs to come help him. Nunnery gets away from it. Out to Worth. He'll go up and throw one down with 2 hands. Worth missed a one-handed dunk earlier. Not that time. 2 hands, and the Indians back within 1 at 22-21. And now Nunnery blocks a shot, but he's going to be called for a foul. Or will Worth? Either way, this is a big foul call. And the foul is on Isaiah Nunnery. And Nunnery now has to play with 3 fouls. And 2 free throws coming up for R.J. Smith, who is 1 for 4 in the game. His first free throw on the way, and no good short. 1 of 5 from the line. As a team in the first half, North was 6 of 10. He had 3 of his team's 4 misses. And so Isaiah plays with 3 fouls. Free throw up and good by R.J. Smith. He has 4 points in the game, 23-21. And the Indians down by 2. Here's Shane Barons, left side, inside, nope. Pass got tipped by Moore, saved by Worth, and then out to Keith Dryden, and the Indians maintain the possession. 12 turnovers for Hayes High, over their season average already, and there's still 6 to go in the third quarter. Here's Hobson, between the leg dribble. Fins off a guard, gets it to Keith Dryden on the right side. Skip pass out in the hands of Nunnery. Left side, Hobson. Hobson looks in the post, can't find Worth. Back in the hands of Keith Dryden. Dryden will bring it out to the right side. Look inside, can't find anybody. Back it out to Hobson. Left side, Isaiah Nunnery. Indians working the ball side to side. Here's Nunnery wanting to drive. Stutter step, lays it up, and good. Nunnery to double figures with 10. His first points since the first quarter. We're tied up at 23 apiece on the Nunnery basket. 5:30 to go in the quarter. Indians were down by 3 at halftime. They've led by 5. They've trailed by 4. Here's Williams. Boy, looked like he got away with a travel. Gets it off to R.J. Smith, who gets his second field goal. He has 6, 25-23. And no pressure this time from the North Eagles. Here's Nunnery with the basketball. Looking inside, gets it to Dryden. Dryden around the perimeter to Hobson. Hobson, center of the floor to Nunnery on the left wing. Back to Dryden. Dryden looks into the post, can't find him now. He'll drive, kick left corner for Nunnery. Open 3, no good. Long rebound, Josh Moore. Indians a good look, but couldn't get it to drop. Trail by 2, 25-23. Pull up R.J. Smith, money. He is smooth. That is 8 for R.J. Smith. And Hayes High back down by 4. And each team now back with their full complement of players and starters really getting after it. And head coach for Hayes High, Rick Keltner, is going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, and we'll keep it right here. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Hayes High down by 4 for a second time, 27-23. Got a Brady Worth dunk and an Isaiah Nunnery layup to tie it up at 23, but back-to-back field goals by R.J. Smith makes it 27-23. Indian basketball brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Westview Church, Thomas More Prep Marion, Carpet One of Hayes, Vitsum Decorating Center, Discovery Drilling, and Paul Wertenberger Construction. Indians playing for their 8th title in 18 chances in the Hayes City Shootout. Olathe North has been to the title game on 2 separate occasions. They lost to Hayes High at the buzzer back in 2001, and then they won the 2002 title over Kearney. Hayes High has won the last 2 titles and trying to become only the 3rd team to win the tournament 3 times in a row. Colby did it in 84, 85, 86, which was the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year of the tournament. Kearney won it 3 times in a row, 92, 93, 94. By the way, this is Olathe North's 5th year in the tournament. They played in this tournament 2001 through 2004. And Hayes High out of the timeout will face no full court pressure from Olathe North this time. Nunnery, Behrens, Hobson, Dryden, and Worth. Left side, Shane Behrens. Shane out high to Keith Dryden. Right side for Hobson. Into the corner to Nunnery. Nunnery trying to get it to Worth, but he's getting double teamed now on a zone by Olathe North, trying to stay out of some foul trouble. Here's Hobson. Looks to Nunnery. Right side for Behrens. Behrens into the corner to Keith Dryden. Dryden dribbles out of that corner, gives it back out to Cash Hobson. So North switches from man-to-man and full court pressure to zone with a 4-point lead, 27-23. Indians, though, working it well around the perimeter. Dryden sets up the offense to Isaiah Nunnery, flashes a thumbs up. Nunnery, left side for Hobson. Hobson back out to Nunnery, right side Dryden. Dryden looks inside. Indians need to get that ball, pop down to the inside on a quick pass. Here's Hobson over on the left side. Looks onto the right side for Dryden. Back to Nunnery. Nunnery thought about a 3. Instead to Dryden. Baseline for Worth. Worth cutting Shane Behrens, who pump fakes, got swatted, and gets the ball back to Keith Dryden. Moore comes through with vicious hacks at the basketball. Here's Dryden on the right side. Back to Nunnery. Left side it goes for Hobson again. Skip pass to Dryden. Dryden gets by his man. Inside to Worth. Backs down Moore. Hook shot. No good. Rebound. Behrens tipped it, but he was out of bounds. And it goes to Olathe North. And the Indians got a couple of good looks, but come away with nothing. Hayes High is 7 of 21 from the field, shooting 33%. 3:19 to go, third quarter, and so Olathe North goes to a zone defense to try to throw a little change of pace at the Hayes High Indians, leading by 4, 27-23. Ball at the free throw line. R.J. Smith, floater, no good. Rebound, Brady Worth is able to clear it. Just his second rebound, and here come the Indians down by 4. Nunnery on the move. Stutter step dribble. Kicks out to Hobson. Open three-pointer, too strong. Rebound on the floor. North lost it for a moment, but it comes down to Danny Baker. Indians just 2 threes in tonight's ball game again. They have struggled beyond the arc. They will get better. Here's Baker driving, shoveling it off to R.J. Smith out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians, Shane Behrens. 2:41 to go third quarter, and a scoring drought for both teams. Hayes High hasn't scored in almost 3 minutes. Olathe North hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. And to inbound on the baseline will be Danny Baker. Gets it into R.J. Smith. Couple of pump fakes. Wild shot. Misses. Got his own rebound. Puts it up and in. He's an athlete. 10 points, 4 rebounds, and R.J. Smith is starting to take over this game. 29-23. Indians down by 6. It's their largest deficit of the game. After being outscored in the second quarter 12-4, they're being outscored 7-4. Here's Worth inside, got position and scores. Brady Worth with 7 in the game. 29-25. Indians back within 4. But now need a defensive stop, and North throws it out of bounds. McKay Williams tried to pass it on the baseline to R.J. Smith, but R.J. was cutting to the corner. Williams threw it baseline. Just the third turnover for North, 1 in each of the 3 quarters so far. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter, Indians down by 4. Chance to get within a single basket against this zone of Olathe North. Nunnery right side for Dryden. He'll pop a 3. Got it! There you go, Keith Dryden. 6 points for Keith. 29-28, and a huge 3 from Keith Dryden. With 1:40 remaining, and now North loses the ball out of bounds. Nope, last touch by Nunnery. And it stays with the Eagles. Indians down by a point, 29-28. Battled early foul trouble and a cut eyebrow. Here's R.J. Smith in the lane. Wild shot, misses, and the rebound comes down to Brady Worth. And the Indians a chance to take the lead, down by 1 with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ball right side for Dryden. Dryden looking left, now comes back to the right. Now goes down the lane. Nifty move, left-handed layup, and the Indians have the lead. 30-29, back-to-back Keith Dryden baskets, and the Hayes High Indians lead by a point at 30-29. Dryden with 8 all of a sudden. Here's R.J. Smith in the post, spins baseline, fade away, left it short, and Isaiah Nunnery comes down with the rebound. His third board and a chance for the Indians to add to their lead. Here's Nunnery. Left side, Hobson fakes the three, back out to Nunnery, and the Indians will reset the offense. Barons, a deep three, no good, and he's still 0 for on the season, 0 for 8 at this point. Good looks, but it wouldn't go in. Josh Moore defensive rebound, and the Indians lead by a single point with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. 30-29. Here's McKay Williams, dangerous pass out to Danny Baker. Back out to Baker, left wing, open three, got it. Danny Baker's second three. And North back up 32-30, and that looked perfect from the second it left his hands. Substitution, Olathe North. Kenny Byers comes in to replace McKay Williams. Indians took the lead on back-to-back field goals from Keith Dryden, and now full court pressure by North with 23 seconds to go. Worth near the midcourt stripe. Gets it in the middle to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery looking down the lane, bounce pass to Hobson. Hobson pump fake, lays it up, and he missed! And the rebound comes down to Alonzo Williams. Williams out ahead, a layup is good, and a foul on Brady Worth is laying it in as Kenny Byers. The Indians were a finger roll away from tying this ball game at 32. Instead, they're down 34-30. Worth picks up his third. Or no, they call it on Shane Barons. That's beneficial. I thought it was on Brady Worth. So Shane Barons picks up his first. Free throw for Kenny Byers is good. Byers with 6 in the game, a 5-point advantage. Here's Keith Dryden, 5 seconds before the end of the quarter. Goes to Worth on the baseline, lays it up and misses, and the Indians can't score twice at the basket. 35-30 after 3. Indians are down by 5 in the championship game of the Gerald Mitchell Hays City Shootout. We are back in a minute. This is Hays High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hays, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hays Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hays, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hays. Home Oil and Supply, serving the Hays area since 1963. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Swift Services, Ted and Shelley Fuchs are proud to support area youth. Hays Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community.
We head to the fourth quarter. Indians trail by 5 to the Olathe North Eagles. Hays High Indian basketball being brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hays, Home Oil and Supply, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, Swift Services, and Hays Chevrolet. Indians missed 2 shots at the rim on back-to-back possessions at the end of the third quarter. It could be 35-34, but instead North with the 5-point lead. Ball left side, now out top to Alonzo Williams. Between the leg dribble goes to Byers. R.J. Smith on the baseline, then a skip pass right side. 3 on the way from Danny Baker. No good short. Cash Hobson comes down with his third rebound, and here come the Indians. Down by 5. It's their biggest deficit of the game. Nope, trailed by 6 once. Here's Nunnery spinning, in some trouble. Gets it to Worth. Little stab at the basket. Will stop instead and get it out to Nunnery. Go right side for Keith Dryden. Little pick and roll. Sets up a three-pointer from Dryden that's no good. And the rebound comes down to Danny Baker. Indians getting the looks they want but can't get it tonight. Here's a shot that is going to be, a foul on Worth. Said they got R.J. Smith on the arm. And Brady Worth picks up his third. And 2 free throws for R.J. Smith. R.J. has had his troubles at the free throw line tonight. He is 2 for 6 and now 3 for 7, and he leads all scoring with 11. 36-30, matching the Indians' largest deficit of the game of 6. and possibly 7. Nope, free throw misses, and Cash Hobson comes down with his 4th rebound, tying his career high. 36-30, Indians need to answer. Here's Dryden on the right side. Need to get it inside to Worth. That's one thing the Indians will get much better on, is creating that quick entry pass. Here's Worth on the inside, lays it up, no good. Tons of contact, no foul, and then a call on the Indians. Boy, Worth got walked under, couldn't get the foul call. Instead, it's going to be a foul on the rebound against Kenny Byers, clearing out an Indian. And Olathe North wants a timeout. For Kenny Byers, it is his 2nd foul. And in the second half, we have a grand total of 4 fouls. Each team hit the double bonus in the first half. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by M&D Incorporated, Midwestern Pipe Works, Schmidt Automotive, Redeem Designs, and Verney's Hamburger House. 6:56 to go in the final game of the Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout. Hayes High led by 5 after the first quarter, 15-10, but they've been held to 15 points ever since. They've been outscored 26-15 since the end of the first quarter. Olathe North used a 10-3 run over the course of the second quarter, over about 8 minutes of it. Hayes High did not score a field goal in the second quarter, and quite honestly, that is the difference in this ball game right now. Indians to inbound. Will lob it in near a 5 count, get it out to Keith Dryden in the middle of the floor. Inside 7 minutes to go. Hayes High down by 6. It's their largest deficit of the game. Head coach Rick Keltner looks at the defense of North. It's a zone. He'll throw out thumbs up. Give it to Keith Dryden. Right side for Nunnery. Indians going to have to hit a couple of outside shots. Left side to Hobson. Hobson will lob it backside for Worth, and it goes out of bounds off of North. Not the pass that Hayes was looking for. 6:33 to go, and the game kind of slows to a crawl over the last minute or so. Here's an inbound to Hobson. Hobson will back out, reset the offense. Right side, Nunnery. Nunnery left side. It'll go through Hobson to Dryden. Dryden to Hobson. Hobson right side for Nunnery. Indians work that left to right, but this zone for North is moving well. Here's Nunnery on the right wing. Out high to Worth. Worth left side for Hobson. Hobson looks, can't find anybody to Nunnery. Nunnery had 8 first quarter points. He's got 10 in the game now. Here's Behrens, right side for Keith Dryden. Had 5 huge points in the third quarter to give the Indians their only second half lead at 30-29. 6 minutes to go, long possession for the Indians. Here's a pass out to Worth. Dangerous pass that he was able to get away from Kenny Byers. Now Hayes High will set up a new offense. Nunnery right side to Dryden. Lobs it in, bad pass, turnover Indians. Number 13, and North wants to run. Out ahead, Alonzo Williams runs over runs over Behrens. No foul call, and he gets the basket to go. Alonzo Williams with 6 and a timeout, Hayes High. 38-30. Hayes High cannot solve the zone of the Olathe North Eagles right now. It is a full timeout by Hayes High, and Hayes High is down by 8. Indian basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless, Goodwin Sporting Goods, Bacon Rind Appraising Services, Perf Tech Wireline Services, Carico Implement, and Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill. Well, the Indians getting their biggest test of a young season so far, and against a team that is ranked 7th in Class 6A. Hayes High opens the year number 3 in Class 4A Division II. Right behind them is McPherson. McPherson is in the Hayes High sub-state that'll be played here in Hayes. McPherson won their opening season game 81-29 last night. Hayes and McPherson likely to be the favorites in that sub-state. Bueller and Ulysses are the other 2 teams involved in the sub-state that'll be played here in Hayes. All the games in 4A played at the host site, so all the semifinals and finals will be played right here at Hayes High School. 5:32 to go in the game. Indians down by 8. Hayes High was down 32-30, missed a layup. It created a run-out 3-point play for North. Indians missed a basket at the end of the third quarter. And it's been a long drought for Hayes High. Their last basket, the minute 10 mark of the third quarter. Here's Hobson, baseline for Worth. Worth thought about the shot, instead skip past to Nunnery. Indians haven't been able to drive where they got a majority of their points earlier on drive and kicks or drive and scored the basket. This zone has stopped all of that. Here's Worth, skip pass to Nunnery, touch pass to Dryden. Dryden can't shoot. Instead, we'll bring it back out to Nunnery, and this zone defense is very good for Olathe North. Here's Nunnery to Hobson. Indians not triggering any shots right now either. Here's Dryden in the lane. Behrens wasn't ready for it. 14th Indian turnover, other end, layup no good, and Nunnery picks up his 4th foul. Hayes just with one fourth quarter field goal attempt. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into this fourth quarter. And 2 free throws once again for R.J. Smith. Averaging 16 a game, 17 in the opening round, 15 last night. He knocks down the free throw, has 12 this evening. This will be his 10th free throw attempt. He is 4 for 9 so far. Second free throw, good. He's 5 for 10 with 13 points. And Hayes High down by 10 for the first time, 40-30. Hayes High had 15 points in the first quarter, but North went full court zone. And Hayes High has not been able to do anything since. Here's Worth inside, got position and scores off the assist from Nunnery. Brady Worth with 9. Hayes High down 40-32. Now they need a defensive stop. It's been a while since North has had to run half-court offense. They've gotten several opportunities, and here's a pass that looked like it was kicked. It stays with North. Out into the hands right side of Danny Baker to Josh Moore. Her turns and faces the basket. Picked up by Hobson. Skip pass left side Byers. Byers wants to drive. Pulls it back out to Alonzo Williams on the left wing. Goes to Moore in the lane. Moore, pump fake, shoots from 12, misses badly. Rebound, Cash Hobson, and he stepped out of bounds. Trying to avoid contact. Student section thought he got hit. No foul call, and the Indians turn it over for a 15th time after they got a bad jumper from Josh Moore. Danny Baker to trigger the inbound, and that's going to be an illegal screen. Josh Moore just came crashing into a pile of Hayes High players. Turnover 4 on Olathe North, 1 in each quarter. And R.J. Smith will be called for the foul. Could have been him or Moore. And Hayes High down by 8, less than half of the quarter left, 3:50 to go. Indians need another score. Here's Nunnery off a screen to the right against the zone, gives it to Keith Dryden. Indians shoot to our right. Neither team in danger of going to the bonus foul-wise. There's only been 6 fouls in the second half. That was just number 2 on Olathe North. Here's Dryden wanting to attack. Stops with the basketball. Turns, in some trouble, gets it into the corner to Cash Hobson. Hobson dribbles out of that corner. Little head and shoulder fake, gives it out to Keith Dryden. 3:20 to go in the ball game. Dryden looking to attack, will stop. Look to give it to somebody, to Worth at the free throw line. Right side, Hobson lines up a 3, no good. Keith Dryden, offensive rebound, can't score. And the rebound comes down to R.J. Smith, and here comes North the other way. Indians shooting tonight has gone awry, and Hayes High is down by 8 with 3 minutes to go. Had some good looks in the second half, but been unable to convert. The starters have played a long way. In fact, I don't know if there's been a substitution in the second half. And much of that for both teams. Here's Alonzo Williams with the basketball. Guarded by Nunnery, near a 5-second counts. And it's just broken. Nunnery also playing with 4 fouls right now. Here's R.J. Smith, picked up by Shane Behrens. And R.J. will back it out near midcourt. He's going to make Shane Behrens come out and guard him, because R.J. will stand out there and dribble the basketball for the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds if nobody comes out and guards him. And Olathe North is looking to use their athleticism to blow by the Indians. Alonzo Williams driving but can't score. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 on a foul by one of 2 Hayes High Indians. It's against Keith Dryden, his first. Hayes High might have to get some misses here from Olathe North at the free throw line, down by 8 with 2:15 to go, but it's Alonzo Williams, who's 4 for 4, now 5 for 5 in the game. He has 7 points, averaging 13.5 a game. He's been held at bay, but he's got 1 field goal here in the fourth quarter on a floater. Misses the free throw. Shane Behrens comes down with the rebound, his 5th. Hayes High's got to be in hurry-up mode. Down by 9, 2:07 to go in the game. Here's Nunnery going to the right side. Hayes has been unable to solve this zone from Olathe North. Left side, Cash Hobson, and a defensive foul, Josh Moore. He just throws his body into Brady Worth. No danger of fouls as of free throws right now, just the third foul on both Josh Moore and on Olathe North. Indians been whistled for 5. Nunnery to inbound. Looking in. Needs to lob it into Shane Behrens near mid-court. Skip pass to Nunnery in the corner. Pump fake, sidestep the defender, three-pointer, no good. Shane Behrens with the offensive rebound in the corner, and he lobs it back out to Isaiah Nunnery. Behrens' 6th rebound. Hayes High has got to score, though. Minute 40 to go. Hayes High's had the basketball here for the last 40 seconds. Dryden in the right-hand corner. Dribbles, loses the ball, throws it up for grabs, taken away by Alonzo Williams, lays it off to McKay Williams, who misses, cleaned up by Alonzo Williams, who scores. And that might do it. Indians down by 11 with a minute 20 to go. It's going to take a barrage of threes that the Indians haven't hit. Here's Hobson, 3, in and out, no good. McKay Williams comes down with the rebound. That's the look the Indians wanted, an open 3 on the wing, but couldn't get it to drop. Hayes High with just 3 threes tonight in the ball game. Hayes High is going to have to foul somebody, but Isaiah Nunnery has 4 fouls. And with 58 seconds left, the Indians will foul, but and no free throws yet. That's just the 6th team foul. Foul called on Dryden, his 2nd. And the inbounds into the backcourt, and Dryden will go foul Alonzo Williams, the Eagles' best free throw shooter. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. As a team, Olathe North is 12 for 19 from the free throw line. Their 2nd best performance of the game so far, or the tournament, and the free throws good by Alonzo Williams. He has 10, the 2nd Eagle into double figures. 44-32, 57 seconds remaining. 2nd free throw good by Alonzo Williams. He has 11, 7 of them from the free throw line. 45-32, Hayes High's been held to 2 fourth quarter points. After scoring 11 in the third, now it was Danny Baker picking it out of Isaiah Nunnery's hands, but loses it off his knee out of bounds, stays with the Indians. 44 seconds to go. Hayes with a Brady Worth basket in this fourth quarter, and that is it. The zone by Olathe North just changed this ball game. Here's Hobson, left side. Indians need to look for shots and get them quick. Hobson, skip pass to Dryden, too high and out of bounds. Indians' 16th turnover. Hayes is going to fall to 2-1 on the season. Olathe North wins their 2nd Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout Championship. And a foul on Hayes High's Keith Dryden, sending Alonzo Williams back to the free throw line again. Dryden with his 4th. 9th free throw attempt coming up for Alonzo Williams. He's 7 of 8, missed the free throw. Keith Dryden comes down with the rebound. Here comes Hayes the other way. Dryden steps through a defender, misses a 3. Rebound to to R.J. Smith, and that's going to do it. Hayes High will not foul. 15 seconds remaining, and Olathe North is going to move to 3-0 on the season. 7th ranked in Class 6A, and the Hayes High Indians defend their ranking well, but score just 2 fourth quarter points. Josh Moore, the KU committee for football, and Brady Williams, the Fort Hays signee for basketball, exchange pleasantries. Olathe North wins the Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout. Hayes High falls by 13, 45-32. The 2nd and 4th quarter, the killers for Hayes High tonight, just 4 points in the 2nd and 2 points in the 4th. Hayes High led in scoring by the 10 of Isaiah Nunnery, 9 of Brady Worth, and 8 of Keith Dryden. Olathe North gets 13 from R.J. Smith and 11 from Alonzo Williams, each of them doing most of their damage from the free throw line. This has been Hayes High Indian Basketball.